Sup? The name is King Crab Cakes, and we're here today to do our monster tier list on this spooky Halloween month. Now, let me find the right jam we're gonna listen to while we do it. Until then, let me look through here. How about this? Yeah, that can work. That can work. I think that can work. Yeah, I think that'll work out pretty well. Let's see. I wonder if I'm missing anything else. I don't think I am. Maybe I am. Let's see. What am I missing here? Oh, not that. Yeah, I think that's it. Just making sure everything is ready in the background here. Let's see. Now for this whole little tier list thing, I'm gonna try and do a couple tier list streams here and there to match the spooky month, you know, October. Because Halloween is coming. I'm gonna do one like a monster one, like today. I'm gonna do one like what the best candy is, Halloween candy. I'm thinking about other ones too, maybe a horror movie tier list as well. Because I do like horror movies. I do like nice scary stuff. If I had to say, Halloween is definitely one of my favorite holidays, and October is definitely one of my favorite months. I mean, Christmas is cool and all, but you know, you get older and all. It doesn't seem as cool, you know. Sorry about that. I had to take a drink. I made sure to get some of that nice warm tea with some honey to make sure everything was all right with my throat yesterday. Luckily, that's all cleared up. But yeah. Well, I was trying to find a monster tier list. I was trying to look around everywhere for one, but the only one I could find was what monster would you would date, and that one seemingly has the most Halloween monsters. You know, like, you know, the ghouls, ghosts, zombies, and such. The only other one I found that was kinda in the same hemisphere, you know, in the same ballpark was some enormous monster dating tier list, right? That one had like a whole bunch of like a mythical monsters, that were like Halloween ones, which I guess you could say that would fit, right? Somewhat, but not really. Like, I don't know, like what will the Beholder have to do with anything with Halloween? I mean, I guess kinda, but or what would a kobold have to do with anything with Halloween, right? Or a gnoll, wherever that is. That's just too fantasy. So like Halloween horror fantasy. So we're gonna stick with the one I found and probably stick with that one. Then call the stream after, maybe talking a little bit after, but after that, I think that'll be it. But yeah, anyway. Let's just get straight into it. Here we go. We might turn off the music though. Oh, it did. Alright, let's continue it. There we go. Maybe fix it up a little bit so it's in the right spot. I think it looks good. I don't know if you can see every spot on this tier list. You have, you know, obviously at the top your number one ideal monster. You got your S tiers, your A tiers, B tiers, C tiers, Garbo, Just Friends, Hot but Wouldn't Date, and the little one right here, which is Can't Even Consider It, which, to be honest, is quite a bit. of tiers. I might get rid of some of them, honestly. When I look at it, like, you already got A, B, C, and S. And you have ideal, your one ideal one. So I might just get rid of S if that's the case. If it's your one ideal. Let's do that. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think. Personally. Let's see. But yeah. We'll go back and forth between my other tab here, which is just that image. You know, since all of the mentioned monsters / creatures here are just gonna have the name. They don't have the actual picture. So we're gonna have to use our imagination for a bit, so. You know. That's how it is. Let's see. Okay, let's begin. Now, we're gonna start off with the first one right here, which is an angel. It's kind of interesting how this one is in a monster tier list, but I guess, you know, technically you got biblical angels and such, right? Like, you know, biblically accurate ones. A whole bunch of eyes and wings and such. Which, I don't know. It depends on what type of angel we're talking here. Like, are we talking about angels like this? Right? Are we talking about these kind of angels? Just a heavenly being with wings, angelic wings? Or are we talking about like biblically accurate angels, like a whole bunch of... Let's try that. Let's go with that. We're talking about them was something like this. Some just mass amalgamate of wings and eyes. Or something like that. Some of those are, you know, interesting, but would I date an angel? I don't know about that. It seemed pretty scary or pretty nice, depending on which one you believe in. So I don't know, man. I got a perfect meme right here. Biblical angels, otherworldly voice, holy, 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 Lovecraftian. Do not be afraid. Very afraid. Bunch of burning wheels and eyes and wings. And then they have, you know, anime girl angels. Where it just got wings, a girl, you know, devout Christian, all that type of stuff. Very cute. Very moe. Very kawaii. It really just depends, honestly. So, I mean, for angels, I'd probably put them in... Gonna be honest here. Really depends on which type of angel I'm getting, so I'm gonna put that with just friends. Really, for both of them. If we're talking about the biblically accurate one, or just, you know, the human one, they're gonna be all about God and all that. Don't want to abstain from God, so I don't think I can even have a shot. So probably gonna be just friends. Next one is a Bigfoot. Now a Bigfoot, that's an interesting case one, right? Talking about the Sasquatch, right? Or the Yeti, however you want to call them. Just big old hairy guys with big feet. Yeah, this is a perfect picture for that. Yeah, Bigfoot. Are they dateable though? I don't know about that. I don't know. A very cool monster, I will say that. I haven't seen anyone who actually would consider being a Halloween monster like Bigfoot or Yeti or anything. I haven't seen anyone actually dress up as that. Seen one like werewolves and you know, cats, other furry creatures, but I haven't seen anything that is like this big guy right here. Mostly because I'm guessing, like, you know, You gotta be tall, right? Not a lot of tall people around, so it's understandable. It's understandable. Plus, that's a lot of. Imagine the costume. That's a lot of hair you gotta deal with. We got a classic one right here. The classic Bigfoot walk. It's pretty neat. But with Bigfoot, not too sure. Not too sure. I wouldn't say this is my ideal monster. No. But if I had to give it a chance, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it with this Bigfoot. I mean, if you're in the feet, maybe. I mean, I guess that's good for you. Just a big monkey, if anything. Big ape. I don't think it's garbage, though, right? I don't think it's garbage. I don't think it's odd. I mean, I could maybe consider it, you know. I could maybe consider it, so not here. If anywhere, I'll probably put Bigfoot in, Bigfoot's going to go and see. Yeah. I think that's a good place for Bigfoot. I think that's a good place for him. I can't imagine him going any higher. I can't imagine him going any lower. So, next one. We have the cat girl / cat boy. Basically cat people. Cat people. That's interesting. Let's go for that one. I gotta be really careful what's gonna pull up right now. Of course, I'm not surprised. This is the first thing that comes up. Bunch of cat girls. This is what. Okay, how about this? Cat girl. Oh god, I really hope. Horror. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that? You know what? Yeah, that's good. That's a good representation. Cat girl. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. That's your cat girl. This is gonna be our image for a cat girl here. I'm really scared what would happen if I put it in cat boy. But yeah. Cat girl / cat boys. Basically cat people. Are they my ideal monster? No. You know, because they're cats. And I am allergic to cats, so I can't imagine actually doing that. You know, I can't imagine. So, is it going to, can't even consider it? I'm gonna be honest here. I mean, I like the aesthetic, right? You know, it's a neat aesthetic, right? It's okay. You know, like the furry creature, cat ears, no regular people ears, so you can just imagine what's on the side right here, just nothing. Can't imagine that. Honestly, super weird. You go around regular folks for a long time and just imagining no ear right here. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like, you know, you got your cat girl, anime girls and all that. Got your Nekobaras and all that, right? And then you have to suddenly realize the reason why they have that little side hair here is because they don't have ears. They don't have regular people ears. Same thing for anime girls, like all anime girls. You just gotta think about that. If they ever get short hair, it's gonna be right there. Nothing. It's too weird. Other than that, I guess there's positives, I guess, right? You know, cool cat eyes. They got those weird tongues though, so. Plus they lick themselves. You know. There's that. Plus, you know. I hate to state the obvious, but you know, I seen, or at least heard stories of how wild cats can be. I don't know if I want to mess with that. More in the chill. I don't know. Maybe the cat girl you get or cat boy you get is an orange cat. It's gonna mess everything up. Or a black cat. God forgive. God forbid. if it's a black cat. I can see the appeal, but do I think it's hot? Interesting? Nah, but probably put it in the can't even consider it, because, you know, allergic, so that's that, pretty much. On to the next one. A centaur. Now, that's an interesting one. A centaur. Yeah. Half man, half horse. I think depending on the type of mythos you're going for. I think that's about the right. Oh god, I spelled that completely wrong. Let's see. I got the first part right, but I'm missing the U. Centaur. Spelling. But yeah, centaurs, interesting monster. You know, horse lower half, man upper half. You know, when you really think about it, it's kind of hard to believe. When you really think about it, that these guys can just gallop around, walk around, period, if anything. Because, you know, I can't imagine it just not being like a seesaw and just fly on their face. I just can't imagine that not happening. But you know, it's myths, mythical monsters. You know, it is what it is. Gotta be really careful about what I'm gonna see down here. Let's get a woman. Oop, that's nipple. Okay, that's man nipple. That's fine. It's man nipple. YouTube, this is a man's nipple down there. You probably can't even see it. Thank God. Not woman nipple. Man nipple. But anyway, yeah. I can see how this is kind of... It's kind of alright. It depends. Type of centaur we're getting. You know? Hey, you got free transportation, right? Well, depending on the myth. They're not too scary. Again, depending on the myth. But yeah. I can see it maybe. I get free rides everywhere. But you know. I don't know. It's not garbage, right? I could see some benefits. I can see how it could be hot. Somewhat. But is it my ideal monster? No, not really. You gotta think about it, right? I mean, centaurs are pretty huge. It's like basically just a horse with a person on top. They're gonna be pretty huge. Horses are big. I thought horses were like kind of okay until I actually saw one. I was like, oh, these are some big fellas right here. But I don't know. Maybe just friends. I might pick just friends, maybe. Maybe. I can see some benefits. Here. So I'll go with, I can see dating, you know, a centaur maybe. So maybe not a friggin' Tinder date, you know. Not a Tinder date. I'll put it in the B tier. I'll put a B tier. I can see it happening. It's gonna be a lot of work to do, but I can see it happening. Put a B tier here. On to the next one. A clone. Huh. A clone of you. That's an interesting one. So that's basically just a doppelganger. Well, I mean, that could be interesting. You know what? There we go. Hot, but wouldn't date. you know, just hot. Okay. Kind of hot stuff, but I wouldn't date me. That'd be too weird. That's just a personal preference thing. It's not even oh, I find myself annoying or anything. Like, I prefer, you know, going with someone who's not exactly like me. That'd be pretty boring, pretty quick. It'd be interesting, for sure, yeah, but might have to treat that like a Tinder date, if anything. So, it's gonna be a hot wooden date. Next one. We got a demon. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna put it right here because, you know, I want people to actually see what I'm choosing. So we have a demon. That is an interesting choice there. But a classic one, you know, Halloween. Demon. You're probably gonna get a whole bunch of crazy results here. Yeah, that's about right. There you go. Demon. Demon PNG. That's pretty good. I don't know what that... I guess that's a demon somewhat. That's a demon somehow. That's a demon, I guess. I like this demon the best. Yeah, this is a representation of a demon. Just a red guy with horns and wings and hooves. I guess that depends on what you believe in. What myths about demons is true and whatnot. But onto the tier list, where we put demon. I mean, I like demons. It's a classic. It's a Halloween classic, you know. It'll get the job done. I like demons. They're pretty hot. Maybe not this one on the screen right now, but I gotta be really careful about what I see if I scroll down here. They got a lot of fantasy demons instead of like Halloween ones. What if I put Halloween demon? Let's see. I wonder if they're gonna give me a Halloween outfit or an actual demon. Let's see. Yeah, they're giving me outfits. Is that just a... That's just a kiss. Okay. I mean, that's cool, I guess, but let's go back. Obviously, this isn't the one. We'll just stick with this one. This is our demon. This is the demon. Yeah, think about, you know, how's that date gonna go? Hopefully alright. I mean, if they're a demon, they can, again, depending on the myth you believe about them, they have a lot of funds. So they can, you know, they can be your sugar mama or sugar daddy if you really want them to be. You gotta deal with the horns though. And the wings, again, depending on the myth you believe. But I'm gonna believe that they have wings and horns. And, you know, demon tail. I'm also gonna believe that they got the hooves. Just, you know, just cause. But I can see it working out. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could probably put the demon maybe A tier, because, you know, demons are pretty exy. They're pretty sexy. I'm gonna put them on the A tier. You gotta belong there. Also, the thing turned off. Oh no. I think it did. That's not good. Oh, I think it did turn off. I wonder what happened. That's really weird. Let me check this out real quick. I'm gonna put a pause on it real quick. Let me check out what's going on. I need to see if it actually works. Okay, so this needs to turn off and turn on. I gotta fix the voice mod because apparently it's not working. Well, I'll talk about demons while I'm doing it, but yeah, I definitely would put demons in my A tier. Seems like the best choice for me, personally. They're, they can be pretty hot. You gotta deal with the damnation thing. You gotta worry about that. They're not entirely creepy. They can be scary, though. But, it's alright. Also, I like red, and I mean, depending on how the demon looks like, I can deal with that. Maybe gotta worry a little bit about them maybe boiling you alive in a stew pot, maybe. But that depends on what you believe in about demons, and I hope that the demon I meet wouldn't do that to me. I'll take the risk if I can. If I can have my chance, I'll take the risk. There we go. Now it works. Yeah, I'm putting this in A tier. That's where demon's gonna go. Now let's see. Oh, I'm not gonna put anything at the #1 ideal monster yet until I actually get to the end. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. For the next monster here, we have the dragon. It's a very interesting one. That's the interesting one we're gonna pick. I'm gonna put it over here actually, since I want it actually on screen. I'm gonna pick from here. Put the dragon. Let me go ahead and search it up. That's an interesting one. A dragon. Now this really does depend on what type of dragon we're talking about here. We're talking about ye old dragons. And we're talking about Shrek dragons. Like what type of dragons are we talking about here? I'm gonna be guessing it's the full-fledged. Let's go with the full-fledged dragon. Are we talking about the humanoid dragon, like a dragonborn or something? Or are we talking about the big old scaly boys and girls? Big dragons like that. Trying to find a good dragon. Yeah, that works. Nah, let's try this one. Yeah, that'll. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, this is good representation. This is the dragon we want. Would you go out with this? Would I go with this? Would I go out with that? Big, hot, scaly boy. I don't know. Personally, they can be hot, I guess. Literally. But, hot, but wouldn't date. I don't know if I'll treat a dragon to a Tinder date. That might end up really badly, depending how that date goes. I like dragons as regular monsters, I suppose, but that date one, I can think of the possibilities. You're just chilling out at home. You gotta do some Netflix and chill. You don't have to get your fireplace on when it's winter. You just sit by the dragon. Or just make a fire right then and there. Or, depending on the myth, they'll probably be pretty hot already just by sitting near them. So, that'd be nice. But would I actually go for a dragon? I don't know. Just kind of scare the whole fire thing, which you can probably throw the same. You probably throw the same criticism with the whole demon category I got right here, but I'm not saying it's gonna be garbage though, right? I'm not gonna say it's garbage, but I'd probably be I probably would want to be just friends with a dragon. Just friends, kind of like with the angel. I could see a lot of benefits of being just friends with the dragon. No, what kind of friends? Probably not, probably not that type of just friends, but, just friends, just friends. But, that's where we're gonna put the dragon at. Now, for the next one, we have a ghost. Now this is a true Halloween monster here. A ghosty ghost. Let's go and look that one up, because we don't have a clear representation of ghosts. Ghost. Hopefully this doesn't pull anything up that I need to click off. Wait, why is it showing the Scream guy? This isn't a ghost. This is Ghostface, I mean. Yeah. I guess. It's Ghostface. Yeah. Let's try one that actually makes sense to put on here. What is this? I like the idea here. I like the costume. But I feel like maybe you can use a different material than this. It works. I like the paint. But maybe do something else with the actual ghost part. I don't know, let's just use this. There you go. Ghost. That works. Now again, depending on the this Casper, depending on the mythos of the ghost we're talking about here, really that's just a person, right? That's just a once alive person, really. It's a ghost. They're stuck in purgatory, which depending on what you believe in, that's just like the other side. More like the waiting room of the other side. Or it could just be, I guess, different dimension. Or I guess you could just think of it as a different view into a different world where everything's the same, but ghost people there. It really does depend. I'm gonna believe more or less it's just other side. Everyone's just in the waiting room. But you know, that type of ghost. Yeah, it's kind of like this. Everyone's just, you know, sleeping in bed. There's a bunch of ghosts partying outside. Yeah, they're just party rocking outside. That's what I believe. But ghosts. Yeah, really, that'll just be like another person, really. I mean, I can imagine, you know, dating a ghost, right? As long as they are an okay person, you know, they're not one of those murder ghosts. I can deal with that, you know. I can deal with that. But it's kind of like doing regular dating if that's the point. But then you gotta think about the more detailed parts. You know, you're dating for a while and you're like, how is this gonna work exactly? You gotta think about it. But really, this could go into A tier depending on, you know, is the ghost hot? Because, you know, I can make that work if the ghost hot. If the ghost is hot, you know. Say it's just like a ghost of a famous superstar, or a ghost of a supermodel or something. Like, okay, sure, I don't mind at all. But if it's like you know, one of those creepy possess you type of ghost, it's like, I don't know about that one. That one's kind of like a slippery slope. Like, if they want to, you know, they're like, hey, I need a body, you know. I'm like, okay, but I'm not gonna, because that'd be kind of complicated. Like, are you messing with the ghost, or are you messing with the ghost possessed body? It's like, I don't know about that one. Really, I could probably put this in a B, if anything. It's gonna be B. One hand, I can see it definitely working. On the other hand, I'm like, it really brings up some ethical questions, depending on how you guys go about it. Depending on how I and the ghost would go about it. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in B. I can see it happening. But just like the centaur, it's gonna take some work. So, the next one. This one's a little bit more complicated. Can I put it, like, on its own? Nah, I don't think I can. Oh, well. We have Ghost. Not Ghost, but we have a Ghoul. Let's see. Is that, the Sigia music? Oh, no. Yeah, I got this off, got this off like a music, BGM website. It's not that. It might be something like to sound like it, but nah. It's supposed to be spooky Halloween music. Also, welcome, Cowboy. As you can see, I got my tier list up. Disgaea. Oh yeah. But yeah, it's not. I don't think it's that music. I don't think so. It could be. I don't know. I don't think the artist said anything about it being like that though. So it might be, might not be. But yeah, I kind of put a little bit of a dent into the tier list right now. The monster dating tier list. You know, you got your #1 ideal monster. Got your tier 1, well, tier A, tier B, tier C, Garbo, just friends, hot, wouldn't date, and they can't even consider it. So yeah, I'm almost, well, I don't think I'm halfway there yet, but yeah, almost there. Sounds like this Gaia to me. It could be. Hope your day's doing alright though. Let's see. We're on to our next monster here, which is a ghoul. Which is kind of like a ghost, which is what we just did. So we don't really have any, pictures of that, so let's just search it up. Since the person who made this didn't really think of that. I just saw ghoul. Jeez. It's a ghost ghoul. There we go. Add a lolly to any of those and they're all ace class. I mean, I guess you can probably... Oh god, no. It's this type of ghoul. No. Not that type of ghoul. No. Anything but that. There. Okay. It's better somewhat. There. That's our ghoul. But yeah, I guess any one of these in the list actually could be a lolly, I guess. Get your lolly demons. Got your lolly centaurs, lolly ghosts, lolly Bigfoot, lolly Littlefoot, lolly angels, lolly demons, lolly dragons, lolly clone of you, a lolly cat girl, cat boy. Or I guess that would be a show to cat boy. But yeah. They all could be lollies, cowboy. All of them could be. Turn on safe search. I mean, I got safe search on. It's on moderate. Not gonna see any, nip slips or anything like that. I haven't got anything like that yet. Yet. But hey, I like living dangerously. Now ghouls. Really depends on what type of ghoul we're talking about. Like this one. Depends on the mythos of ghoul. We're talking like Fallout ghouls, right? It could be something that, Fallout ghouls are alright, but I don't want to get irradiated. That type of ghoul. Or we're talking about the undead, kind of pseudo-zombie like ghouls, like this. They could probably bite your face off, so I don't know about that. You can probably bite your face off and rip and tear at you in ways you probably don't want to get ripped and teared at. Okay, Austin Danger Powers. Whatever, cowboy, whatever. Maybe Fallout had the hot cowgirl ghoul. I know that, cowboy. I know that. I played Fallout New Vegas. I know that. I'm just saying I haven't seen any other hot ghoul since, but other than that, yeah. They had that one. And she was a dominatrix, so if you're into that, okay. I'm just giving you the obvious, you know, point there. You gotta be careful when you're gonna get irradiated, cowboy. You gotta have like a very thick piece of protection, I'm just saying. Let's see. But yeah, ghouls. Gonna be honest, I don't see it working out with the ghoul. I don't see it working out. She knew how to use a lasso. Well, I would hope. If she's a cowgirl, I would hope she knows how to use a lasso. Otherwise, what am I paying you for? But yeah, is a ghoul my ideal number one? Probably no. Is it hot? But wouldn't date? I don't know if I treat this like a Tinder date, you know? To me, it's just like, it's not like a ghost where it's like, yeah, this ghost can work out because, you know, they can possess people, or depending on what you believe about ghosts, you know, they can be just a regular person. With the ghoul, it's like oh, icky and pasty. Plus, they can slash you apart. I'm probably gonna put this in Garbo. I'm sorry. Probably put the ghoul in Garbo. I just can't imagine it. Plus, you gotta deal with the smell. It's like a rotting body. It's kind of like a zombie almost, but more dangerous. So next on the list would be a Gorgon. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what that is, so we're gonna search that up. Gorgon. I might be messing up what I believe what it is, but maybe I know what it is, but let's see. A Gorgon? Oh, okay. I see. So it's literally just a snake woman. It's like Medusa. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Medusa is a Gorgon. I forgot about that. Just call her a snake woman. Gorgons are in Zelda. Wait, what? Gorgons they're in Zelda? I didn't know that. Or maybe Gorgons in Zelda. Maybe I just really didn't notice. Gorgon Zelda. Oh! Ew. There's your Gorgons in Zelda. What the heck? Yeah, I don't think it's talking about this Gorgon cowboy. This is a Goron. But it's not Gorgon. Yeah, geez, what the heck? But yeah, that'll be a no for me for that. I do like some of these costumes though. Maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. But yeah, a Gorgon, snake woman. Now, I'm pretty sure, if I'm wrong, I think Medusa's a special case. I don't think any other Gorgon could do the whole turn you into stone thing. I think that's just like Medusa's magic. I could be wrong. So, I don't know. You gotta deal with snakes. They're cold-blooded. And it's reptile. They got the long tail. Really, it's just like kind of dealing like you know, it's like Monster Musume, like what's the main girl with that? It's the snake girl. So basically, it's just basically that. But you got snakes for hair. So, I mean, I can deal with that, kind of. I can deal with that. I wouldn't mind. It doesn't seem too bad. So, I'll put a Gorgon. I mean, if they do the whole, like, turn you into stone thing, that would be probably be just friends. Or maybe even a hot wooden date. But... it really does depend if they do the stone thing. I can see it going in B or C. Okay, if they do the stone thing, like you look them in the eye that you turn to stone, I don't want to be a stone crab. I'm gonna put it in C though. You know, like, hey, there's ways to get around that. There's a nice, like, perfectly paper bag with your name on it, you know, if you do the whole turn you into stone thing. So, there's a nice paper bag with your name on it if you do the whole stone thing. But other than that, probably put it in B. Let's go with the ghost. But yeah, I think it can work. I hope they don't do the whole stone thing. If they do, it's going in C. You'd have a hard shell. Well, geez, I mean, my shell is already hard enough as it is, but I guess she can probably make it even harder. Now, let's see, on to the next one. We have a harpy. Okay, so this really is Monster Musume. We have a harpy. I think that one could work too. It depends on what type of harpy we're talking about. Okay, good. Are we talking about this kind of harpy? Are we talking about just straight up this? It really depends on what type of harpy we're talking about. We're talking about something like this, or we're talking about something straight up, just a woman's head on a bird. Which I'm pretty sure most myths go towards something like this. You have the woman body with the bird feet and you know, bird wings. I'd probably go for that. Let's just believe that this is the harpy. Yeah, let's go with that. Monster girl harpy. Yeah, that one. Could be that one too. Yeah, it's kind of the same one. This one's more scary, obviously. But would that work as a dateable monster? I don't know. At one point of view, you know, it's a bird, and I'm a crab. I don't want to be dinner, but you know, if that doesn't get in the way of things, you know, I could see it maybe working. I mean, she wouldn't be able to pick things up though, so that would be kind of a little bit annoying at first. I mean, if she used her feet and everything, that'd be kind of also like, But, you know, it depends on, you know, certain attributes. If they are, you know, up to par, I'll be okay with it, you know? I could deal with that. But, when I say they're ideal, probably no. Also, you gotta think about how do they bathe? How does that harpy get clean? Are we talking like, do I need to get a bird bath? Or do I need to like get a huge like dustpan of sand or something? Or do they do the dirt bath or a bird bath? Because, you know, if they do the dirt bath, that's gonna straight to it's going straight to just friends. But if they do the bird bath, I'm like, okay, I can maybe squeeze you in here. So I'd probably do No, yes, bird baths are a must, or a huge pool. Yeah. Or a huge pool. Definitely bird baths are a must. then there's like the no hand things, and I'm like, I don't know about that, man. I mean, you know, you don't have to have hands, but I kind of prefer it. Then you got the bird feet, and it's like, I don't know. And then if it's really like freaking Monster Girls, Monster Musume, like, are they just gonna get really distracted easily if, you know, there's something shiny? You know, you just go out on a date, and then there's some guy with his shiny like Bugatti around. He's just gonna go. She's just gonna turn her head and just go, "Oh look, shiny." She just leaves you then and there. Well, what if that happens? Like, I don't want that to happen. You know, like, that would suck. Because, you know, birds all like shiny things. I mean, you can't say that about crabs. Just saying, you know. Just saying. But, if I had to put harpies in here, I'd probably put it maybe C tier. I can see it working, maybe. But, there's a lot of maintenance coming with harpies. There's a lot of maintenance coming with harpies, so I'm gonna put that in C. It's not complete garbage, but that's a lot of work. Now, Kelpie. That's interesting. That's the interesting one. Kelpie. I spelled that completely wrong. No, that's not the Kelpie I was looking for. I spelled it completely wrong. Oh my god. Why did it give me that when I put Kelpie? Did they give me a wrong image? Mythology. There you go. It just gave me... I didn't know that was a dog. Let's go back. Australian dog, of course. It's from Australia. Now, Kelpie, the water horse. That's why I kind of like it. It's interesting, you know. A creature of water. It makes more sense, you know, being a crab and whatnot. Which one are we gonna bring here? Since it is Halloween, let's do this one. Land of Down Under, mate. Yeah, I know. Just, you know. Of course, there's a dog named Kelpie on there, over there. Got giant spiders and kangaroos and all this other stuff. Emus and such. Of course, they got dogs named Kelpies. But anyway, on to the monster Kelpie. You know, there's the issue of, you know, being dragged down the sea, but that wouldn't really affect me. You know, I got gills and such, so that wouldn't really matter to me. There's a issue of being a horse, right? But I don't know. You know, there's being a horse, and then there's like being like a rotten horse. Because I'm pretty sure that's what Kelpies are. They're kind of like water spirits. And they look like rotten horses. Like decaying horses. It's like, And they got fins. Some of them got fins, some of them don't. Wait, what's that? Teru. Is that like... Now I'm confused. You know what? Let me try this. Teru. Yeah, I guess that's an anime thing. No, it's not. At least I don't think it is. What the heck is that? Anyway, back to Kelpies. I don't know. It's kind of like dealing with a ghoul, if anything, now that I think about it. Atreyu, the horse that drowned in the never-ending story. Oh yeah, is that really the story? I know I heard some, I mean, the story I heard was like, you know, I think it was like not a soldier, but some warrior going down. He's lost and he's going by, he hears some beautiful singing, and I think the Kelpie tricks him into thinking that it's like a mermaid. He gets closer to it. The closer he gets, he realizes, oh shit, this isn't a mermaid, this is like some, well, this is this. Before he gets back, it drags him to the river. He drowns, and that's that. At least that's what I heard. So that's the story I heard. But yeah, it could be that one too. But yeah, I wouldn't be really drowning, so we gotta deal with the whole trying to eat me thing, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put this in wouldn't even consider it, now that I think about it. Yeah. That one's just gonna murder me. That'll murderize me, sorry. So on to the next one. We have the mermaid, or merman. We have Mermaid Man. Non-barnacle boy. Mermaid. There you go. Okay, hopefully this doesn't... Okay, good. We're cool. We're cool if you don't focus your eyes. Let's go with... Yeah, that works. Yeah, that can work, yeah. That's a mermaid. Well, it depends on what type of mermaids we're talking about here, but... Let's just imagine this is our mermaid. Well, there are the horror mermaids, which are just, you know... They just, bring sailors to their deaths, you know? There's that kind of mermaids, and they have, you know, the Disney mermaids, right? You got Ariel, you know? You got that type of mermaid, or you got the one, like, from the lighthouse. Yeah, and then there's that one that's like, it could be either or. Ariel is hot? Yeah, she is hot. Plus a redhead, so, you know. That's a double, well, some consider that a bonus, some consider that a downgrade. I'm either or, you know. Depends on the redhead. Now would that be my ideal monster? I don't know about that one. On one hand, you know, she's a fish girl. On the other hand, it's like, mermaids have that one little thing where it's like, wish it worked a little bit different. Not saying, you know, flip the sides, the fish top and, you know, human bottom, but wish it worked a little bit lower. Maybe just fish top, no, not fish top, but fish bottom, but a little bit below, a little bit lower. Just saying. Mermaids use crabs as their servants. Hey, that's just them. That's just that guy. Yeah, he chose that job. Me? No. I'm a king. Not gonna serve a mermaid. You know, like, I don't know. Hey, I wouldn't serve a mermaid for nothing. That's all I'll say there. That's all I'll say there. I mean, mermaids also got magic. So that can be very useful. That can be very useful. So depending on what type of mermaid we're dealing with, they could probably just come up on the surface anytime they want. Really. You know, Ariel got help with that, but technically they can probably do that. So I'd probably put mermaids... I'd put that tier A. I could see mermaids going to tier A. Straight with demon. That can work. King of the subservient crap. Well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, cowboy? You over here talking about the dominatrix ghoul, saying, "Oh, she's a cowgirl. I like her." I was like, "Oh, okay, cowboy. Okay." You're talking about me about King of the subservient crabs. Whatever. Anyway, on to the next one. This is a weird one. You got the Mothman. Now I don't know why they have Mothman here. I guess technically that is a horror monster, right? I don't know where the heck does Mothman come from? Is that New Jersey or something? Also, this is a very flattering statue. A very flattering statue to give him pecs, give him abs. What the heck? Okay. Mothra? I guess it could come from Mothra, maybe. I don't know if folks back then knew who Mothra was, but who knows? Maybe. But yeah, they had Mothman. I guess the common picture is this. They have Mothman sightings in Chicago, so maybe it's in Chicago. They have Mothman caught in Argentina. Well, this Mothman guy is like everywhere. But yeah, got a little picture here too. He's about as tall as anyone else, maybe taller. But Mothman, you know, moths are cute. They can be cute, right? They got that one moth girl VTuber, you know. I forgot what her name was. Jupiter, June, something like that. Juna, not Juna. Something Jupy. I want to say Jupiter, but something like that. Yeah, the girl's a girl, you know. Just imagine Mothman as a moth woman. It can look like that, but any other time, I can't really imagine it. It's just too much. It's too much fur. Or whatever moths are covered in. Plus, you know, you gotta deal with the whole light thing that moths deal with. You know, if I just turn it on a light, is Mothman just gonna fly towards it the whole time? Like, yeah. Mothy MC Moth Face? Could be. Could be. Honestly, you know, Moth Face. Like, if I search up moths, it's gonna have a moth face like that, pretty much. Which is kind of what Mothman's face is, like this. It's like, yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's an insect and it's kind of like, ugh. Can't imagine that. Just got all that under that hair is just like a little yeah looking mouth, and it's like it's kind of not it. So where would I put Mothman? I could see, you know, people going for that, but me, I'm gonna probably put this in. I wouldn't even consider it. Nah. I mean, it's cool and all, but Mothman, it's not for me. He's not my man. Now on to the next one, we have a mummy. It's an interesting one right there.
Oh my.
A mummy. A mummy can be your mummy. Let's see. Let's put Halloween on it because I'm pretty sure it's gonna just show regular mummies. Halloween. There we go. Yeah, let's try this one. You know what? I found a better one right here. There we go, that's the mummy. There's our mummy, yeah. Yeah, it says right here, it says mummy, but mostly fleshy. Okay, there you go. Mummy, but mostly fleshy. Now, obvious joke aside, it's kind of like dealing with a ghoul, really, maybe. but not really, because you know mummies are just regular folks. But you know, they got the bandages, and they got the whole ancient magic, mummy, Egyptian magic on their side and everything like that. So maybe their mummy would look like this, cowboy. Maybe our mummy would look like this if they get to full power, So it could be like that. But would I date a mummy? Yeah, probably. Probably. I can see it happening. Reminds me of the chick from that Deadlock video. Oh yeah, that one. I hope she doesn't do the same thing. Are you my mommy? She could be, if you help her get 3 sacrifices. There you go. She'll be your mom. And you have to serve under her for the rest of your years. But yeah, that could work. For mummies, I guess the only disadvantage I can probably see is the whole bandage thing. Like, you gotta get all that out of the way. Once you're done, you gotta re-bandage. Doing bandage is very meticulous, you gotta do it just right, or they're gonna complain, But it could be worth it. I think it's worth it. So, where would I put mummies? I probably would put it in... I'm gonna probably put that in hot. I'm not gonna date it. Might be a one and doneing this mummy, I'm just saying. Oh, look up mummies alive. That a hot mummy? Really? Let's see. Mummies alive. Alright. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there's that one, right? Wait a minute. It's gotta be a better picture. You know what? I want to be careful about scrolling down here, though. Let's see. Come on. Okay, let me try the girl. Is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, that's a different series. I think I know what that is, but... It's this one. I know that one. Okay, I think that is her. Yeah, I can see that happening. That's a pretty hot mummy. Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, she's pretty cute. I'm gonna be lost on how to pronounce her name, but it's pretty cute. So probably, yeah, definitely would put mummies and hot, but wouldn't date. It's gonna be a Tinder date with that one. Oh yeah, that is true. Our body temperature is gonna be always cold. That is a little bit of a bad part. That's what I'm saying. Hot, but wouldn't date. I don't want to deal with that all the time. I'm gonna warm her up, and then
nice.
Gonna make you pancakes the next day, and then I'll see you later. That's a nice Tinder date right there. On to the next one. Literally on to the next one. We have robots. That is an interesting one right there. I'll be honest, I'm gonna put this straight to A. I'm gonna put robots straight to A, but I'll make my case while I look at the robot images. You know, that works. I'm gonna put robot horror. You know, I could do robot horror, but should see this. This works enough. This works well enough. Yeah. With the robots, obviously, it goes straight to A because, you know, custom ability. The XJ9. Oh yeah, they got XJ9. You got her too, right? You got my life as a teenage robot. You got Jenny on there, yeah. Android 18, naturally. There's Android, what's her face? Not Android 18, but Android, dang, it's the one from the Fighters game. Dang. I think it's Android 20, no, 21. It's the one that got the Majin powers, but yeah, that one. Yeah, 2B, yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's just so many possibilities. There's so many possibilities with the robots. Android 21? Oh, it is Android 21. Okay. I'm glad I got that right. Let me check just in case. Android. They put the N there. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's your robot. You got a Major from Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, that's true. You got Chi from Chowbits. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of androids. There's plenty of robots here, obviously. It works out pretty well. That's why I say A is straight to A, because there's so many possibilities. The only problem I can maybe think of is, since we aren't talking about, you know, androids technically, because if you want to be technically, like, oh, technically, actually, androids aren't robots. Like, if you want to be like that, you know, you got Jenny, right? Yeah, other robots too. Project Melody. I don't think she counts though, Cowboy. I don't think she counts. Like, that's just a VTuber. I mean, I don't think in her lore, is she a robot? I thought she was like an algorithm, not algorithm, she was like a AI. I thought she was. Or maybe a virus like Leah or something like that. You actually got, you got the actually, yeah, I do got the actually. She's an AI. Like, yeah, I do. That is true. To be fair, I got this from another VTuber, to be fair. But yeah. Robots definitely go in the A tier. AI is a form of robot? I mean, technically, I suppose. Technically. Like, it's made in... Well, I guess with AI, it's made online. Not online, but it's made through the technical process of the internet and such. But with robots, it's more like, yeah, physically make the robot and give it an AI, I suppose, yeah. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be a artificially intelligent robot, actually. It can be any old robot. But I guess there's no real fun in that. Otherwise, otherwise I might as well just get a doll. Did a doll. I forgot that's a thing. A thief. Hey, I'm not a thief. She gave it out to all of her members. Just saying. So, yeah. If anything, it's just you know, exchange for, you know, what I paid for. So yeah, it's no thievery here. But yeah, robots are going in A tier. Now on to the next one, a Skelky. Skelky. A Selkie? No, a Selkie. I don't know why I say Skelky like that. Selkie. Selkie. I have a feeling I know what that is. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's Mr. Selkie, yeah. This is the one that's the more. Oh shit! Maybe I shouldn't have not gone to that one, but yeah, Selkie, yeah. This is the one we're gonna focus on here. So, Woman of the Sea. That one's kind of more like the mermaid that sailors mostly see, right? Kind of. I think Selkies are more like spirits than mermaids, I thought. But I'm pretty sure they're physical. So it depends on which stories you go with. They're kind of like a version of mermaids. It's kind of like, no, it's kind of like a siren, if anything. Yeah, Selkies are kind of like sirens. Use a voice, drag you down the sea. You know, they can actually get on land. But other than that, when I actually date one though, you know, Selkies can be pretty hot depending on, you know, what you believe. You know, they're in the water, and that you know that's a plus. But you know, you gotta deal with the whole voice magic thing, which hey, I can deal with because you know I don't have ears, so it wouldn't really work on me. So yeah, would that be my ideal monster? That may be a maybe. So far, I'm thinking the Selkie might go up to A. But I don't really see anything too wrong with this Selkie. At least I don't think so. You know, maybe I'm skipping out on a crucial detail that I don't know, but I think Selkies are alright. Let's see a description, I don't know. Selkie mythology. Selkies are mythological creatures that can shapeshift between seal and human forms by removing or putting on their seal skin. They can feature they feature prominently in oral traditions and mythology. No, oh, okay. Well, I guess that explains why there. You got the seal right there. So really, it's kind of like a shapeshifter, if anything. So I'm between a seal and a human, huh? Okay, well, really, it's just a shapeshifter, so it's not too bad, right? I kind of wonder, like, it depends what type of human skin are they putting on. So I mean, hey, they can still go into A. So I'll put it in tier A. Yeah, I'll put that in tier A. Yeah, that works. So what's the next one, which is kind of the same thing, honestly, which is a shapeshifter without the seal. So there we got just a shapeshifter. I don't know what's gonna pop up if I actually do that, but let's see. That's weird. I don't know why they spelled it like that. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So it's a shapeshifter. If we're dealing with horror, it could be like this. Yeah. Or it could just be like this. So yeah. Or really, it could just be like this. These are also shapeshifters, so I guess that works out well too. We'll just keep this here. So benefits, you know, you can have any favorite model you want. You know, depending if they're willing to, you know, shapeshift. You know, not you know, not so good benefits. Obviously, if they just look like this, that's not the best benefit there. Now, if they look like Jennifer Lawrence, I mean, shoot, I'm okay with that. You gotta transform, but hey. One of the not so good benefits is depending on the relationship, might just be based off a lie, maybe. You know, you could be with a shapeshifter and you never know it. Right? Like I could say they're one chick one day, then the next day you see, you know, you go over there and you're just partying it out, and then some other chick is, you know, kissing you up, and you're like, oh yeah, no, it's me. I'm the shapeshifter. You're like, I don't know about that. That's kind of weird. And then she took the form of some other guy, like other guy's chick, and you're like, you know, he's there, and it's like, there could be some complications with that, depending on where they get their shapes from. But other than that, you know, that can really go in A. That can go in A, honestly. I can see that going in A, other than the whole, depending on what their original form being, it can go in A. But it really depends on that original form, honestly, with me. I'm gonna put it in B. No, you know, I had Skelky. If I had Selkie over here, I'm gonna put Shapeshifter up here. Yeah. I put Selkie over here in B. That makes more sense. It's not just a seal woman. At least with Shapeshifter, they can turn anything. There's more benefits. It's going in A. On to the next one, we have a skeleton. Just a skeleton. Yeah. Yeah, just put in a skeleton. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good one. Skeleton. There you go. I don't know. That's just a skeleton guy. Oh, yeah, this is a better picture. Eh. It's just a regular skeleton, I don't know. So when are we doing a watch-along of Monster Girls reviewers? I don't know about that. Monster Girl reviewers, I don't know about that one. I mean, I already read the whole series, but yeah, it's alright. Red Skeleton, yeah, it's okay. Red Skeletons, yeah. Red Skeleton sighting. I'd like to, it'd be like dating a supermodel. Yeah, I mean, you can get that with the shapeshifter, if anything, not a skeleton though. Depends on the model. Some of them can look pretty bony, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know about skeletons. I mean, there's nothing really there, so it's literally just bones. I never heard of a hot skeleton before. You know, before Undertale, but I had to put that. Wouldn't even consider it. It's not, you know, it's not trash. It's not garbage. But I wouldn't even consider it, honestly. I can imagine. Now, on to the next one here. Let's see. We got a slime. Now this one has many possibilities that could work. That could definitely work. Slimes are very, very, what's the word? Very adaptable. Okay, well, maybe not that. Let's try slime, Halloween. Wait a minute. That might actually pull up something I don't want to pull up. Let's try instead slime Monster. That's better. Yeah, let's just pull up this guy's slime. Very versatile. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Very versatile. Yeah, I can see that working. Versatile, very versatile. Like slime reincarnation. I guess, yeah. Yeah, I suppose yes. If you're into the lolly slime, yes. If you're into the lolly slime, yes. I'm more or less talking more like what's the name of the series? I forgot what it was, but it's like where the slime basically the series starts like with the guy trying to save the girl. He wasn't able to do it. He kind of befriends the slime along the way, and the slime accidentally eats the girl, and then it turns into the girl actually. So whatever the slime eats is able to actually turn into. So I'm thinking more like that than you know, than the lolly slime. Yeah, it could be that too. Yeah, I don't mind. As long as they can change shape, basically. I'm thinking about the changing shape thing. But with that, I could see that going straight to... maybe straight to B. The only thing that, you know, wouldn't be okay with it being on A would be the whole... how exactly does it shapeshift? Does it need, like, DNA, or is it, you know, it can change on anything it wants just by looking at it? And then there's the other thing, like, what type of slime transformation are we talking about? Like, are we talking like full skin and everything, or are we talking about just a gelatinous, like, mold, basically? Personally, I would go for the mold. I'd rather just have like a shape rather than you know, that looks directly like the person. That would be kind of weird. It'd be kind of like a ditto situation, you know? Like that guy, that slimy guy, he can just turn, he could turn anything. But, you know, it'll be kind of weird because it has the little, it has the ditto face with each and every transformation, so it's like, ugh. Gotta put a plastic bag over you, pal. But if not, I could probably put slime in tier B. I can see it happening. It also depends actually how intelligent the slime is. Because really it's kind of like just having a doll, if anything, depending on what type of slime we're talking about. It could be just, you know, like the slime reincarnation, or it can just be like a monster. So I'll just put him tier B for now. On to the next one. Which is a... why is it... a snursin? What the heck is a snursin?
What the hell is even that?
That... it's a snake person. Isn't that just a Gorgon? Well, I guess, well... depending on what you believe, Gorgons can just turn people into stone, but... I guess a snake person wouldn't be able to do that? Or do they mean, what is it called? They say snake person, or do they mean... I gotta be really careful how I spell this. I can say it. A naga? We're talking about nagas? You're talking about this type of snake person? I think they mean this, maybe? Yeah, I think they mean nagas, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Here's a good naga. That works pretty well. I think they mean this. If they mean this, yeah, I can work with that. Yeah, I can definitely work with that. This is a Warcraft one, but yeah. Hopefully something not like this. Yeah, but we gotta stick with this one. The only problem I can see maybe with this type of snake person is you know, are they cold-blooded? Because you know you gotta warm them up. Kinda just like the mummy, you gotta warm them up before you can actually warm up. But other than that, I can deal with it. There's Snake Woman. Hopefully she doesn't have 4 arms. Like this Warcraft's Naga. But yeah, I can see it working. Since she's a snake, she could swallow all the way. Ah, I see. You're thinking with the right headspace, I see.
Oh my.
Let's see. Or it could just look like this. It's just an Argonian with a long tail. Yeah. The Snursen. Or Naga. I'd probably put that one... It's not C tier, I guess. Would I date one? I'd probably put this on a Tinder date. Probably put it as a Tinder. Probably gonna have to do a interspecies review with this one. One and done. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna keep it. Hot, wouldn't date. I can see it. Wouldn't date it. Okay, on to the next one. We have our succubus slash incubus. That one, well.
I love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me.
That was a tough one. That's a toughie. On one hand, I can do a Tinder date on that one. On the other hand, I'm curious. What would you know, dating a succubus would be like? I can see it maybe working. You know, the only problem is, you know, they drain your life. They drain you. They drain your life force. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But they tend to kill you, so not too sure. Not too sure about that. It'll be interesting, but I think with this one, I'm not gonna search that one up, but probably gonna put this one in the hot, but wouldn't date. It's hot, but wouldn't date. Yeah, I think I can go with that one. I feel like that's a safe one. Probably wouldn't have done that one. Now, on to the next one, we have a Tengu. A Tengu. What's a Tengu? I never heard of that. Tengu. What the heck is this? Well, that's a thing? I thought that was just like a little Japanese mask thing. I thought, okay, it's an actual creature. Okay, well, is it just like an Oni? It looks like one. It probably is, actually. I'm guessing there's some type of deeper lore with it. Let me see. Or keep this up here. Tengu were in Power Rangers, basically Birdmen. I had no clue. I didn't even know. They might have been. That depends on the Power Rangers. I didn't see all the Power Rangers. I've never seen these guys before. Though it is Power Rangers, so they could be just completely different. Tengu. Let's see. A type of legendary creatures found in the Shinto belief. They are considered to be a type of yokai, supernatural beings, or shinukimi, gods or spirits. Okay, so it's just a spirit. Very mischievous and supernatural being. Sometimes considered the reincarnation of a spirit who was once proud and who had a once proud and arrogant life. Renowned swordsman. Said to be taught martial arts. The Mento Hiro Yoshisume. So it's like a warrior. Okay. It's a warrior with wings. It's a powerful spirit. Okay. That makes more sense. On one hand, I guess that's cool. Right, that's interesting. On the other hand, they say they're arrogant and proud, so I don't know. I don't know about that. What does arrogant and proud exactly mean for a date exactly? That is a question. They do have, you know, they could probably kick your ass, so that's one thing. On the other hand, they're kind of like angels in a way. They kind of sound like angels in a way, depending on what type of angel you're thinking about. Basically the warriors with wings. They got a mask, or their face actually looks like this. It seems like they all got the whole long nose thing, so that might be a negative there. They're all red, which isn't really a problem since, you know, I got demon. But yeah, I'd probably put Tengu in maybe like a C. Yeah, I'll put it in a C, I guess. I'm curious though. Tengu Power Rangers. Wow, they have it right there. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, I guess. Yeah, that is. Power Rangers. They were birds with human bodies. Oh, well, they call them Tenga Warriors, or Tengu. They switch in between Tengu or Tenga. Either way, yeah, this would definitely be in my garbage. Yeah, if they look like this, what the world? Yeesh. Yeah, Tengu are going to my C tier. Now to the next one, we have a troll. That one should be easier to pass judgment on. Yeah, troll. Hope it doesn't pull up trolls like the... Yeah, of course. Not surprised. You know what, let's do this. Yeah, there's our troll. Yeah, this is a good troll right here. None of that, any of this. This one right here, this is our troll. So, would I date a troll? Probably not. You know, they're probably good at riddles. You know? Troll under a bridge, you know? Give you riddles. They got interesting, you know... I'm trying here. They are mythological. They're probably pretty strong, you know. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm gonna probably put trolls in garbage tier. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Trolls are going in the garbage. They're going in the garbage. They're just a poor man's ogre. Just saying it. So that's where I'm putting trolls. Sorry. Not sorry. But anyway, on to the next one. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. Got the vampires. I already know the several references you can come up with here, cowboy. Got the vampires. There we go. Okay, I gotta be really careful about what I go here. Let's just do... There we go. Here's our vampire. We're gonna go with the modern interpret. You know, no, let's do this. Yeah, that's a good vampire. There you go. That could work. I like this one. Dance of the Vampire Bond. Yeah, yeah. But vampires. You know. Oh, sorry. One hand. You know, they could be pretty hot. They can be very youthful looking. You know, as long as they get their blood. They got the whole glamours and magic, and depending on what you believe in about vampires, they can even do shape-shifting. Basically, very powerful, supernatural beings. I'm thinking about freaking what's her face from what's it was called from the game Bethesda game. What was it called? Why am I in Skyrim? What's her name? The vampire there. I'm thinking about her. You know, there's another, not so good quality. The whole can't see them in mirrors, so you can't really take a picture. You say, "Hey, mom, I got a girlfriend." You take a picture with her, and she's like, "What are you talking about? There's no one there." I was like, "Oh, yeah." It's not gonna be like that. Hopefully. There's a whole can't walk out in daylight type of stuff. That's not so good. Though it depends what type of vampire we're talking about here. Is this like a super strong vampire? Walk in the daylight? It's a daywalker or something? Or it's just a weak vampire? Yeah. Never beat Skyrim? Yeah, but I did explore a lot around the place. Definitely like the vampire ladies over there. They're very nice. Very nice. But yeah. Can't think of any real negatives with vampires. Not really too much. But they're pretty good. I would say they're pretty good. They're going straight to A tier. Now, of course, when I reach the end of this, I will pick one to be the ideal. The vampires are definitely in the running. The vampires are definitely in the running. Now, on to the next one. We have Were Creatures. Were Creatures. Okay, well, what does Were Creatures pull up? Please, no tits and that. Okay, good. Wait, what? What is this? What? The heck is it? A were crab? Okay, that's. Huh. It was
What the hell is even that?
No, God! No, God,
well,
please, no! 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 No!
yeah, no were crab, sorry. Let's stick with the were snake. That makes more sense. Or the were goat. So basically anything, really. A were goat, were snake, were crab, were crocodile. Basically anyone who can transform into an animal. Anthropomorphic animal, basically. They're goats, they're snake, yeah. Where do we rank that, though? Alright, it really depends on what they can turn into, I guess. Because really they're just a regular person. And I guess depending on the full moon, maybe they transform. Other than that, I don't know. It's not like something specific like a werewolf. But it really can go either way. Like it could be an A, or it could be garbage, or it could be I can't even consider it. Honestly, just because of how random it is, I'm probably gonna put this in. Yeah, I'll probably put this in garbage. Just because how random it is. It's not really that. It really depends on what they turn into. It can be really, really cool, or it can be really terrible. So I'm gonna put that in garbage because that's. Eh. Yeah, that's just eh. Now they got a real one, which is basically werewolf, which is this one. And that's one. There we go. Got ourselves some werewolves here. Yeah, that's a cool picture. Now, would you date a werewolf? That is an obvious, hard, tough question. On one hand, well, I gotta be honest, it's kind of hard to think of anything good with that, really. I guess if you like a strong lady, you get a werewolf woman. I mean, I guess, yeah. You can get really freaky on the full moon, I guess, yeah. There's that. On the other hand, there's dog smell. You get wet dog smell. So it's like, I don't know about that. There's also, the big claws and everything. You just basically bend you like a wet noodle. So I don't know about that one. I mean, if you're up to the challenge, I suppose you can step up to the challenge, but with me, I don't know about that. I don't want to get broken in half, so I'll be just friends. I see lots of benefits with having a werewolf friend. Yeah. On to the next one here. We're almost at the last one. But this one is the witch. That is an interesting one. A witch. I can see lots of benefits and lots of non-benefits with witch. Wait, is she? I think she was a witch. There we go. There's our witch. Yeah. Here's our witch. Perfect. On one hand, you got spells. They got cool little magic tricks. Can help you out. On the other hand, they could they could look like that. Really depends. I mean, they got a lot of beautiful witches here. To be fair, so yeah, let's just assume. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful witches here. Yeah, there's a witch. There's also I think what was it? Is the myth that witches can't cross running water? That would be a problem. I think if we want to go certain places, we can't cross running water, like a bridge or anything like that. There's also the whole cross dealy, and then there's whole, say if you got a bad breakup, like, is she gonna curse you? I mean, I hope we end off good terms. right? You know, I don't know. They can't stand in cemeteries? Hocus pocus. Oh yeah, yeah, there's that one. There's those witches. Halloween witches. Yeah, they can't stand in a cemetery. I forgot about that. I mean, I don't go to cemeteries often, so I don't think that's too big of a problem. And then there's the whole, well, it depends on what type of witches we're talking about then, too. Because, depending on the witch, they might just eat people. I don't know about that. That might not be too good. That or they're undead and they, you know, they're using the glamour. That won't be too good either. It's kind of an iffy thing with witches. On one hand, it can go straight up to A. On the other hand, it can probably go straight to, let's just be just friends. So, man, just like there's a lot of benefits, and then there's also a lot of, maybe I don't want to get mixed up with you. I'm gonna put it in A. I put the witch in A. And finally, for the last one, we got our zombie. Let's put a zombie here. Help us out. I'll put in zombie girl. There we go. Let's see. There's our zombie girl. Let me put something right here. There we go. There's our zombie girl. That'll work. Now, would I date a zombie girl? I can see it working. I can definitely see it working, you know. Obviously, you got your zombie idols, right? I know, cowboy. You got your, you know, what's her face from Hollow Live, right? You also got your, I think it was right here, right? Yeah, you got your Zombieland Saga, yeah. You got those type of zombies. Let's see. But you gotta worry about the whole eating human flesh thing. That's the only thing that really has me on the fence. Like, where am I gonna get human flesh from? Can't just go to a cemetery and just go in there with my shovel like, oh, sorry. Excuse me, Mr. Gravedigger guy. I gotta go over here and, borrow this body real quick. I gotta make dinner. Like, I can't do that. That's the only real problem with it. And then, of course, you know, you gotta deal with the whole smell, because it's a rotting corpse. It gives a new meaning to eating her out. I suppose that is true, cowboy. That is a new meaning to that. I mean, if you could stand the stench of rotting fish, but alright. Yeah. Yeah, that is a big problem. How far is she rotting, actually? And let me get off of that, because I just realized why I shouldn't be on that one. But anyway. Like, how far is she rotting? Like, I don't want rotten tuna on my plate, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like eating rotten tuna. I prefer it fresh. So, I gotta have to maybe put zombies in, I'll put zombies in just friends. Like, I want to have a friend zombie, though, right? I think that's pretty interesting, having a zombie friend. It'll be like, what's it called? Man, what was the movie? It'll be like Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, it'll be just like that. Just got like a cool friend zombie. Or the cool zombie friend, yeah. But yeah, I think that's how that, I think that's where that one's gonna go. Now that we're done, we finally have to pick from tier A. Which one is my ideal monster? That was gonna be tough. So we got the category. Well, we got the choices from demon, to mermaid, robot, shapeshifter, vampire, and witch. That is kind of tough. You got demon because, duh. We have vampire because also, duh. And you got witch. Oh, then you got robot too. It's like, it could be really anything you want with robot. I guess demon with negatives with that. That'll be probably, you know, damnation, obviously. Probably negative with mermaid. Merman is just, you know, a little bit too much fish. Robot would probably be, well, the robot. I can't really see any real negatives with that one. I guess really depends on the robot. Is she gonna go super psycho on you? That depends there too. But shapeshifter, really got to think about what the shapeshifter is gonna shapeshift into. Yeah, you don't want to deal with any angry exes, or you know, any other guy around town seeing you with her girl. Vampire, obviously, the whole blood sucking thing, like, And then also the whole, well, she might just try to dom you. I don't know. I worry about that. And the witch, kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing with the vampire. She might just make it into a hostage situation. I don't know about that. So I have to choose one. I probably would go with You know what? I think I got it. I think I know which one I'm gonna go with. Think I know. So the one I pick is Shapeshifter. I'm gonna go with the Shapeshifter as my ideal monster. Definitely gonna go with the Shapeshifter. Hey, as long as the Shapeshifter can turn anything they want, I'm pretty much down. Don't gotta deal with any, you know, crazy stuff. Really depends, you know, what they shapeshift into. Sometimes, like, you know, as long as they don't shapeshift into the neighbor's wife, that's okay. We're all good. It's all good. Other than that, it's all benefits. It's all good. Everyone else on tier A has at least like one negative, so it's kind of hard to pick between all of them. But the Shapeshifter has the most benefits I can see, so that's the one I go with. But yeah, I think that's it. I did have another tier list I had, but that one kind of did the more fantasy aspect monsters than just like Halloween. So I kind of went with that one, with this one instead of that one. So yeah, that was it. Glad you came by, Anime Cowboy. Really appreciate it. And or anyone who was lurking by, really appreciate you guys as well. I think tomorrow we're gonna have our Tears of the Kingdom string, where we take on the dragon. That'll be fun. Hopefully I won't die 15 times this time. But yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully have a schedule out by maybe Monday. And yeah, see you urchins next time. Later.